I am Alok Shirodkar, and my today's presentation is on positive perfection. Positive perfection is what we are striving for, but not perfection. Perfection is not impossible. However, striving for the perfection is not impossible. Now, the principles for a best cricketer is the cricketers set high standards for themselves. They set high standards because they have to achieve the high level of limit. The second one is they get few doubts about the abilities. This is because they do best in their practice, so they doubt their difficulties and abilities. They like to be organized and prepared. Organized in the practice, during the match, and after practice as well. They are not overly concerned about the mistakes what they do, because once you practice well, once you get used to the practice, the same pattern gets registered in your brain. And what happens is, when you get the mistakes, when you worry is when you take risk. But the cricketers, what they do is they take calculative risk, because for calculative risk they have a positive response for it. They pursue perfection and settle for excellence. The next one is mental preparation routines. Sir, me, Alok. हाँ, ओके ओके. अभी हाँ, ओके सर, या. Yes. Mental preparation routine on before going to the ground. What you have to do is, before going to the, give a positive diet for yourself, because once you are positive, you always tend to give some positive things and you do positive things. Next is playing well. They think about playing well because they trust in their techniques, and when you trust in the techniques, you keep on playing well. The third point is spending 10 minutes of time in visualizing yourself. You visualize what you have to do in your practice, you visualize what you do in your games, and you get positive results. Now at the ground, what is very important is getting familiar to the environment, because every match which you are going to play is you are going to play on the different grounds. The wickets will be different, the playing square will be different, so it is very important to get accustomed to the environment. Second one is the focal point. When you are playing, there are many distractions, and once you get one focal point, that is, it may be anything. It may be an advertisement board, it may be a tree, it may be a car parked in a parking lot. The one focal point becomes very important for you when you go out of the concentration. When you lose your concentration, just focus on one point. Your concentration, it helps you in focusing back again. Then the third one is set your mission or a plan for a purpose of the day. You know what you have to do today. Set a plan, and that becomes the purpose. Basic ideas. Have a purpose or a mission. Your purpose may be anything. You need to know what you are going to do today. Then have a present moment focus. You need to focus on every repetition you do. Since if you are a batsman, you need to focus on one shot which you are playing. If you are a bowler, you have to bowl in correct areas where you have to bowl. The length and length you have to maintain. If you are a fielder, if you are taking catches, you need to focus on only catching and not throwing. If you are throwing, then you need to focus on only throwing. This is how you need to have focus in the present moment. Specific mental preparation for training practices. What to practice, visualize, accomplish things you want to do well. You need to visualize the things what you have to do and what you are going to do. It helps in getting good performance. Then pick up a time. You need to pick a correct timing when you are going to practice and how you are going to practice and what you are going to practice. The same point comes again, setting up a vision, what you are going to do. Then take one repetition or one drill at a time. If you are a batsman, take one drill, only play a cover drive. If you are a bowler, only bowl in that line and that lane. If you are a fielder, only take the catches, only do foot movements. This becomes the repetition of a single drill. Then breathing also helps you to increase your tempo and to decrease your tempo as well. If you are feeling high, then you have to breathe relax. If you want to get high, then you have to breathe little bit faster. Then stretching also helps you in getting up better to do your activities. When not training, work on your concentration skills. Now here there are 4 examples. We'll just go into the first skill, that is practice switching channels of concentration. Channel 1, that is point of delivery concentration, and channel 2 is between the deliveries. Yes sir. The conclusion is positive perfection is a positive factor. Positive perfection is motivated, at least in a part, by the avoidance orientation and fear of failure. Positive perfection is called healthy perfectionism or perfectionist striving. Thank you, sir.